so there's a new live. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. Welcome to episode 1.
We made it.
Yeah, we're actually on time.
Sort of. On Welsh time, maybe.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be on StreamYards next week. That wasn't the easiest. Someone let me know if the audio's okay, please.
I get a slight echo.
You've also got the names wrong in the overlay.
Oh yeah.
You're an absolute pro, Nevs.
Right, watch this. It's gonna sort that, no problem.
It's going to blow your mind.
This will all go horribly wrong.
Yeah, this is gonna blow
your mind.
Watch this. You ready?
It's about fucking.
There we go. Sorted. Look at that, pro.
I've got to wait 5 minutes now to see the outcome of that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's really big. Fucking does
Is it?
lag, doesn't it? Jesus Christ.
It's very behind.
There you go. Way.
There we go.
Right.
Perfect.
Rigged.
No, nothing's ever smooth first go though, is it? To be fair,
Wow.
That
Yeah.
was good.
is the audio okay? Is it, or do I need to alter shit?
There's a very bad echo.
Hmm. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna sort the order, then we're gonna fuck off.
Oh, echoes and everything.
One
Yeah.
person has the speakers up too loud, but causing a reverb. Mick says one person has the speakers up too loud, causing a reverb.
Yeah, it's alright. I know what to do.
Dip, 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 dip.
I know what to do.
Dip, 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 dip. Wasn't it magic? FE AJ just says, wasn't that magic? I thought it was magic.
Seamless.
Switched parts of the country.
Yeah.
Like that was amazing.
Absolutely seamless.
Is it me that's got the echo? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, with.
You said you knew what you were doing.
Did he fuck? He's
I
never known what he's doing.
definitely never said that. I definitely never said that. Right, is that better?
I believe his actual words were, "This is not going to go right."
Is that better?
Yes.
Seems to be.
I do know what
Yeah.
I'm fucking doing.
Fixed it. Fucking get in.
Yes, smashing it. Right, let's start again. I'll give him that fucking intro again.
3-minute countdown again.
Anyway, on with
Let's
it.
stick the new link in chat and all jump over there.
Just go back to the old link. Fuck it. There's more on there. Right. Yeah. So welcome everyone to episode 1. Hopefully it's a lot smoother than now. And I'm echoing again.
You are echoing again.
I think it's when someone else talks while I talk, isn't it? I know it's doing it then.
Just when you talk.
Right. Hold on. What about now?
No.
That was all right.
Yeah, that's better, isn't it?
Seems all right from my end.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Right. On with the show. On with the show for the 4th time. Right. Welcome everyone to episode 1 of TMIF Tank Mod. It's Friday.
Hey.
Whee! Good name, that, I think. Good name. In the future, we are going to do stuff like games or whatever, but this is basically just me learning how to work this thing because obviously I'm really good at it.
Yeah,
So-
there's definitely audio problems.
There is an audio issue.
Yeah, I don't really know how to sort that out because it seems to be whenever I'm talking,
there it
and
went
someone
again.
else is talking, it's feeding back in. Yeah. So I don't really know how to sort that, to be honest. Hold on, we'll go for number 5 again in a minute. Just trying to sort this noise gate out.
Mick said to mute me. I'll just mute my microphone a minute.
Right, is that better?
Anybody else talk?
Yeah, seems all right.
Oh, so we're good.
Oh, so it's Scott. So it's feeding through Scott's speakers.
Yeah, it must be feeding in and back out. That must be because he's got his things on in the background, is it?
What is it? Maybe his noise cancelling thing.
Yeah, it might be his noise cancellation.
I'll just turn my speakers down a bit. Does that make it any different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
Is it?
Can you still hear us, though, Scott?
Well, yeah, almost. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. I'll live with it.
Well, shout.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't worry, it'll get smoother. It'll get smoother.
But Scott's deaf. That is the answer.
It's my fault. Blame me. That's fine. I'll hold my hands up.
I want to know how Mickey Love knew exactly who it was.
Yeah, innit? What was all that about? It's a fucking. He's a seasoned pro, though, isn't he?
He's a
Just because
wizard.
Mickey Love's here. Mickey Love stood by the side of me saying, turn your fucking speakers down.
My phone's going off its head. Where is it? Where's the fucking show?
Yeah, so we are going to go for a bit of a light one tonight, and then next week we'll go full throttle once I've got everything sorted.
Good boy.
So hopefully it will be myself, Pugs, Matt, and Scott. Obviously, a couple of us dipping in and out Well, not me. I'm gonna have to stay on, but a couple of the panel dipping in and out when and as they need to. But yeah, we'll try and keep it the same as possible. Just some more entertainment for a Friday night, because obviously when it went, people missed it. So we're going to try and fill that gap. Nothing more, nothing less. Filling a gap, and you can come and enjoy 3 minutes of music and then some echoey audio and
just talk amongst yourselves.
talk amongst yourselves in chat. You'll enjoy that. I might need to get Mickey Love on board, just in case there's any more audio problems as well.
Need a technical director.
Yeah. Anyway, has anybody done anything of value this week?
I got older.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. Birthday.
If that was
58.
possible.
58. Fuck off. Don't age him any more than I already am. That's already enough.
What are you? How old are you?
I've had 54 birthdays.
54.
Yeah.
See, oh yeah. I thought you were trying to confuse us and blag an extra year then.
No, it's 54 birthdays, and I did fuck all day. It was great. I played video games. I watched Arcane again, all of it.
That sounds like the life. Wish I could do that.
And basically mirrored your life for a day. And ate loads of shit and did fuck all else. Joe was on a double, so I was literally home alone all day, apart from the kids later on.
It has been very much a Neb's day. New chair.
New chair.
Yeah.
GT player.
Does the little cushion, does that come as part of the OAP package?
It does, yeah. I've got one in the back as well for my
Little lumbar support.
lumbar support, because I need that now. And it's got an extra wide base, so I can sit on it cross-legged because I've got a fat ass. I haven't actually got a fat ass, but I'm fat.
I think we'd all appreciate trying to watch you sit on the old one as well, though.
Not now, you wouldn't.
Is it in the bin?
It's outside in the backyard waiting to go to the tip tomorrow.
It might have dog shit on that like that mod that lad sent you.
It snapped at the base, so it was literally a balancing act sitting on it.
Yeah.
I'm sad to see it go because it was very comfy actually. I did love that chair, but I fell off it drunk in last week's Zoom.
When you took it apart and put it outside, did you see the little label on the bottom that said max weight 100 kilos?
I'd still be all right, mate. Say what you want.
Well, so you're actually still sitting on it. You were just balancing on it and rocking.
Yeah. For the rest of after that Zoom, yeah, I was, yeah. For the rest of the night, that's what I was. I better go to bed because this is going to go bad. All I did was I went down to get some out of the dog's mouth, and it just went because it's on a wheelbase because it's my old chair didn't have casters, so I had to make a wheelbase for it. So it was wasn't very stable anyway. If you lean over, it just go, and it did. So it just snapped. Dog's fault. Cool.
It might have been something to do with you having 54 birthdays.
It might also the fact that I was steaming drunk.
Yeah, and that as well.
Yeah.
Matt, have you done anything this week?
I've worked.
Yeah.
Fitted fans to my PC and then it died. Then I got it fixed. And now it all works perfectly for now.
But you're not paying for your version of Windows, are you? You had a crook.
No, I've got a little thing that says activate in the corner.
Yeah, piracy. I am pirating.
Fucking irritating. I might have to actually activate it because it's really annoying.
It's ridiculous. So it's like 80 quid, isn't it?
I don't know. It's years since I paid for a copy of Windows. I might just buy a hooky license key.
Yeah, CD keys, 12 pence.
No, I can get it cheaper than CD keys.
Cheaper than 12 pence?
It won't be 12p off for CD keys.
How much have you spent on watches this week, Matt? Will the 12p make a difference?
This week, 120 quid this week. That's it.
Oh, is that it this week?
That's this week.
It's this week.
I haven't bought the electrician watch yet, so
That's tomorrow, isn't it?
still in the cart. It might be later on when I've had a few beers.
That watch for 12p as well, is it?
I'd love to get a watch for 12p.
You can find plenty. Just
Timu.
On Temu.
Just go to the beach. There's fucking loads on there. Covered in shit in Canada. Scott, have you done anything this week?
I've just been mental busy at work, mental busy at home. These two things have been going absolutely flat out from 5:30 in the morning till 11:30 at night, getting a big order out for a vape company. Yeah, it's just been mental. Had to miss Cunt Club on Tuesday, but went on Thursday instead. But yeah, it's just been. I had to get a new extractor because I was lasering, and then I woke up the following morning and couldn't breathe. Like literally could not breathe.
I was saying that before. I'm pretty sure you're going to invent a new lung disease.
Yeah, I think so. And I noticed tonight when I washed my hair, and I thought the back of my ear was peeling, and I thought, I didn't think nothing of it. And then I noticed that there is a hole.
Being lasered.
You've got an ear tan.
Laser radiation is coming out and hitting the back of my ear and burning the back of my ear.
Yet you've still not covered the hole.
No, yeah, health and safety.
So just to get this straight, you're working all the hours God sends for Vaporesso to make these lamps. For virtually no profit because you spent so much on it. And in the meantime, you're getting deadly lung disease and radiation poisoning.
Essentially, yeah.
You are the best businessman I've ever known.
I'd like to get the order out. That would work out well.
Yeah.
I've only got another 100. I've got 150 to complete the order, and another 20 as freebies. So, or for like if there's any issues with any of the lamps and stuff. So, 170 to do this weekend, and then it's done. Then package it up, send it off, get some money in the bank, job done. On to the next project.
How long's it took you in total then, Scott?
Well, when I was only using one laser, they were about 45 to 50 minutes for two. So now I'm using two lasers. I've bought some different type of plastic. I bought pre-cut plastic. So this laser's doing one every 16 minutes, and that laser's doing two every 45 to 50 minutes. But then you got to wash them and polish them and wrap them and clean them and box them and cut batteries and all that sort of shit. So I reckon they take probably 35 minutes each, start to finish.
Fucking hell.
And I got 450 to do, and I got told 2.5 weeks ago that they wanted 450. So I've been like, fuck, I've got to, and I'm working 50 hours a week, and just it's sleeps for losers apparently.
Who said that? Your boss?
He said that for the last 20 years, but it's my missus has been helping, and it's been all right. It's been an experience I wouldn't want to replicate every month, but the way it's paying, I would do it every month. So it's working out all right. It's working out all
You
right.
can spend all that money on private medical care afterwards.
Oh yeah. Apparently, I've got my dishwashers and shit. I was looking at buying a new watch and stuff, but already been earmarked apparently. So
A washer and a prosthetic ear made of ballsack skin.
yeah, and I'll fabricate one on the laser that's cut my ear off anyway. So I'll just make another one out of clear acrylic or something.
Would you actually, would you print it and stick it on, or would you just put your head in the actual printer? And print straight to the side of your head.
I'd have to do a bit of research and development on that, see what worked best. I'll get the kids in there and just hold them underneath it, see what happens. And
But he's doing it straight on. He's not going to have a very level bed.
No, that's true. I'll have to cut this bit out a bit bigger. That would get more radiation out that burns yourself. And yeah, it's a bit of a vicious circle, really. I see that.
It's a health and safety nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Health and safety nightmare.
Oh, mate, you wouldn't believe how health and safety nightmarish it is.
Right. Is there anyone that wants to read out chat?
I've got to do it tomorrow. I'm not doing it twice a week.
Go on, Matthew.
Go on, I'll have a look.
Go on, lad.
What's the best way to do it? Should I do participants? Because then we
No,
only
don't,
read out the
because it's
people who
never
actually.
It's never accurate.
There's nobody in that either.
No, it's bullshit.
Right, we'll go from the top. First one in, we have the lovely Faddy and his sexy knees.
Everybody bone.
Delicious flavours. Mickey Love is in the house.
Mickey Love.
Mr. Clamp
Mr.
is
Clark.
here. The new addition to Friday night drinking. Who else we got here? Me. Yeah, we don't want him. Booyah, Daniel, eating a mate. Mr. Herb, moaning as fucking usual.
Before.
Moan, fucking moan. If it's not Indian shitting on the beach, it's having to wait 3 minutes. Fucking hell, miserable bastard. Who else we got? We've got Mr. AJ. AJ, my fellow watch lover. Nevans, evening, mate.
I'm here.
The lovely Vapor Bunny, good evening.
Ones.
Scott Wood, evening, buddy. We've got the lovely ginger Mr. McClintock. It's only his beard that's ginger, though, isn't it? Evening, mate.
John.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
Canadian Vapor, good evening.
Lady Vapor.
John Vaping Joker, good evening, sir.
John Baking Boker.
Yeah, it's Friday. Words are gone. Guys, we've got to keep going. Mr. Moxon, good evening, mate.
Moxie.
Hope you're good. Who else we got? Done.
Princess.
Hanky Spanky, good evening.
Thanks.
Yankee.
Peter, Apple Cunt, good evening.
Apple cunt.
Yeah, he's a wannabe watch boy, but
Chucky Apple or Apple Mac?
he keeps slapping that mobile phone on his wrist.
To be fair, I'm not 100% sure that it's a genuine Apple either. I think you've got.
I'm not. I think it's a Team U special.
Oh, quite Timu.
Yeah, I reckon so. I reckon all these are knockoffs, you know. Who else we got? We have got Death Wish Mods. I'm presuming that's Sam's.
I've heard that Peter. He also wears bullshit Bell stuff.
I've heard that too. And fake Aventus, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, Death Wish, I'm presuming is Ams. Am I right, Pugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ams, evening, mate. Good to see you.
How's it going, Ams?
Customer support. Peter, good evening. Again. Mr. Pugs, evening. Ashley Thompson, good evening, mate.
Ashley.
Ash Tom.
We have Fidalgo.
Princess.
Not a name I've seen before, but good evening.
Fiddy's a legend, mate.
Legend.
It's from ELR.
And I think that covers everybody.
Nice, good evening, everyone, and thank you for turning up. Really appreciate it on this smooth stream that we've put on for you tonight. That is hasn't fucked up once, and you haven't been waiting very long for it. And we have actually been going for nearly an hour. That's a lie, but I'm going to count that first 25 minutes as time. Right, so on with the buffet, shall we?
Yes.
On the buffet time. Get us started. Get started off, Matt.
Am I going first? Right.
Yeah, you go first, mate.
As always, an Extros 3, which everybody's probably seen 100 times before. And in that, we've got some 20 milligram impeachment.
How's that going? How's it working out for you?
Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely.
It's it taste the same as what you remember?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got it in. I've got the 3 milligram one somewhere in another setup as well. Then we've got the Vapors Cloud Pixel, and in that we have got the VWM Dope R. And in there we have got some Bookie from Roma's Aromas.
Is that like?
It's nice. It's a butter cookie ice cream.
Oh,
nice.
It's quite pleasant. I've not got too many on the go. Last one is the Shy Tots Forge with the Asgard V2 on top.
Matchy.
And in that, not matchy, and it's bugging the shit out of me. I'm going to have to polish the Forge and see if I can tie them in a bit. In that, we've got some Matsushina. Some lovely cinnamon custard.
Still got it, have you?
Oh, there's not a lot left. I'm going to need you to make me some more soon.
That I can make you more of because I've got fucking plenty of them concentrates.
Good. I will need some more of that because that is lovely. It's nice for the winter, that one. It's a nice winter dessert vape.
Well, it's coming up to Christmas. I'll just remind me tomorrow in the daytime.
When you're not drunk.
Well, yeah, when I'm not drunk, and I'll remember shit like that because I've still got your pod and whatever here. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Steph.
Yeah, I'll remind you.
I'll remind you. Yeah, nice. I'll
pass it on to Mr. Scott.
Nice.
One really easy this week. SVBM, Carbon, Slimer. And in that, I've got some Seoul Korean menthol mint stuff. The bottle's downstairs, but I've been vaping it for the last probably 2 or 3 weeks, constant. Stunning juice. Just right amount of everything. Not overly cold, not overly mentholy. It's just a banging juice. Lovely. I can't find a source in the UK
Those syrup juices are nice.
Yeah. I like mint and mentally type juices anyway, but it's everything about it is right. It just works perfect for me, and that's literally all I've been vaping, apart from like the occasional 10+2 and stuff like that. But generally, that's been my week, and that's certainly been my evening tonight. And that's me. That's me done. I shall pass that over to Nevs.
Nice. Well, I'm easy as well because I've been fucking about with this and trying to get this right just so it ran smooth, the first time.
It was well worth the effort, mate. It went perfectly.
Yeah, I mean, getting there now. It's all right now, isn't it, to be fair? Stubby, Agent Orange Stubby, with the proper adapter in the bottom.
Oh,
Camera's over this way, Nevs.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, still.
No,
yeah,
I'm not.
that's better.
On the actual screen, this is where it is. I'm on the other screen.
still not in
Oh,
the
it's different on YouTube. Yeah.
If you look on YouTube,
I'm not happy about this because I want the washing machine because I need that sound effect.
that's been retired. So
Stop it! Can't see it.
Anyway,
Weirdly though, it's straight on YouTube.
yeah, it's straight on because I cropped
No
myself.
way, that is weird.
Oh, here we go. Fucking
It's like you've got you got two cameras.
yeah, I got two cameras. Yeah,
So this one's one camera and that one's the other.
yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I can't use that one because it's connected to.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so I can't use that one.
Oh, that's strange.
Yeah, it's just a different camera. But yeah, I'll put it back on just so you can see me. Yeah, so Orange Stubby with the pulse because it is still one of the best RBAs. Matt,
Oh, it's well fucked up on air now.
why? What's happened?
Yeah, you've gone all Scott on this one. You're fine on the screen.
It's all right. Only needs to be on the screen. Anyway, Voltrove 25 on the Hadron Light, and I can't tell you what's in them because they are experimentals.
Yeah.
But that's basically it. Little Oxford pod with the mint, super mint.
Oh, has this got something to do with my parcel tomorrow?
Yeah, it might do. Yeah.
Oh.
Super mint in the Oxford, the free one that we got at the awards thing.
Oh yeah.
So that's quite cool. I'm drinking a transient, Northern Monk transient.
Oh, nice.
Hazy.
Northern Monk do some good stuff.
I'm convinced Nevs has moved to Cornwall.
I'm all right on the screen on there, aren't I?
You are perfectly okay. It's just this camera's gone really fucked up.
I can send you a link for some decent internet if you want it, Nev.
I'm not taking your advice. Scott, not on that,
You
mate.
just have to run a cable over to a certain studio in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to take your advice on that one, Scott. Yeah, that's me. That's everything, and I'll pass it over to Pugs.
Right. Dead Man's Hand. It's all the usual stuff. With the Amaran 1.5. Some White Rabbit in there. Sacrilege, because I don't normally have it on this, but I've actually got the GT4 and a Vupu mod. Sorry, I apologise in advance. But I like the liquid that's in it. It's that Castle Reserve, and it's too nice not to vape. So I've got the Axis with the Sherman in that. I've got some Mama Jamma in there. I've got my usual little Pure Max with my butter cookie, which I'm still very much enjoying. Reva with the bulk, and that I've got my cookies and cream, which I'm still very much enjoying. Got another Reva with the Voltrove 25. In that I've got Grenadier. That one. Embarrassingly awful thing. But it's the what is it? It's the Ravage 230.
The what?
The Ravage. Ravage.
And that's made by who?
I couldn't tell you. Oh, Wisma.
Yeah. That one slipped under the radar. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So doesn't nothing on that matches at all. Apart from tips half blue, half white. About as good as I can get it. I've got another butter cookie variant in that. Got the overpowered, got a grenadier in that as well. Where's it gone? Fucking lost it. There it is. Grenadier in that also. This has been dragged out, the Asvate Michael with another bulk. I have no idea what's in that. I think that's another one of these. I've got about 5 different variants of that butter cookie that I'm playing around with. And I got the Dual 21 Vape Smarter with the big Voltrobe on it from John McClintock. And in that, I've got delicious apple pie crumble in there.
Lovely.
It's lovely. It's lovely in that. Beautiful. Tastes fucking gorgeous. And I'm drinking, because it's birthday on Wednesday, and my son got me a crate of that Oktoberfest Brewdog Lager, which is nice. I've just had a few of them. And he also got me a gift set, which is a Star Trek IPA called Captain's Log. So I'm expecting a big poo tomorrow. And a Star Trek glass.
Oh, right.
Actually quite nice.
You need an e-liquid to go at the side of it now, Captain's Fog.
Hey, I like it. And that is more. Thank you very much.
All right, on with the prime content. Are you ready? Right. So firstly, we're going to. How soon is too soon to put up your Christmas decorations? When is
Was this spurred on by Paul Hinchcliffe?
It wasn't. No, it's spurred on by every year. Like it gets sooner and sooner and sooner.
True story.
I think we need to bring Pete into this conversation.
Yes, Peter.
Yes, Pete. We do need to bring you in.
When did Pete's go
up?
6 weeks ago, I think.
I think.
Well, I don't know if you can remember, but he was actually riding a reindeer at Expo. So
Yeah, he was getting into the spirit.
He took that home. That home.
Blumpkin put his up about 2 weeks ago.
Mine will go up literally as close to Christmas as I can get away with.
It used to be when I was growing up. My mum had this thing that it was 2 weeks for the traditional whatever it is. What is it?
12 days of Christmas, isn't it? Like 12
days. Yeah, it was kind of 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Now because I've got kids and because I'll admit I've been suckered in by the whole Christmas thing. It's usually 1st of December, which happens to be Sunday, so ours are going up on Sunday.
So Matt, when you say like yours are going up last minute or whatever, is your missus not bothered about them?
No, she will nag me daily to get the Christmas tree down from the loft and the decorations, and I will put it off and put it off and put it off.
Do you like it? I actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I like it, but when it's been up too long, it does get a bit.
Trouble is, I don't like Christmas decorations, and I don't like Christmas.
Wow, what a cunt!
Yeah.
What, like the Christmas music and the cow on the way to work and everything?
Fucking hate Christmas music. Fucking hate it.
Fairy Tale New York.
Fucking hate it.
Scumbag you maggot.
About the best thing of Christmas is Mariah Carey coming on the telly and being able to press mute and just watch.
The best thing about Christmas is getting pissed at 10 o'clock in the morning and nobody.
There is that. There is that.
You do that anyway, Scott, don't you?
Not quite 10. Usually about half 11. But 11s is this classic shooting stuff, and you start drinking it about 11 for 11s ins. So yeah, no, I don't.
Right, John McClintock, fucking bang on. I think nowadays people are just trying to brighten up their spirits from the mundane shit kicking the twats that run the world keep slapping with. Let people do what makes them happy, I say.
It's a bit of normality, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's nice. None of us, I know that none of us here are even remotely fucking religious, quite the opposite, bunch of fucking demons. But
yeah,
the Christmas spirit, if you like, the feeling of Christmas, I very much enjoy. But last year, we didn't really. I don't know why I can't remember. We had this conversation with Joe before. Last year, we kind of fucked it off, and we didn't give any effort at all to any part of it. And so this year, I'm making up for it, and I'm really going all out. Bought some new decorations on Temu and everything.
I thought it was last year that you decorated the whole hallway and everything.
No, that was about 3 years ago. I did the porch, but I'm doing the porch again this year, and I bought more stuff to put in the porch.
Didn't you fall over or something? Something happened, didn't it?
can't remember. Something happened last year that made me not want to do Christmas.
No, I'm thinking about when you fell through the window.
Which window?
When you were pissed, you come back pissed and you tried to climb through the window, didn't you?
That was the worst Christmas do. Yeah.
I knew
The window
I knew it
this
was something Christmas related. Yeah, was it that little window as well?
Yeah, it's the little window in the porch. Yeah.
Did you say- did your sister have to run round?
December's the limit.
Literally could just about get my arm in it.
How did you get through? Did like your sister have to come round with like the clover and fucking
Yeah, they
lead you out?
Slide him through.
I didn't get through. I was trying to get through, and it was quite blatantly obvious that my head had only just fit through it, so the rest of me wasn't going to go in. And I've got a video of me trying to put. Well, I've got a video of me trying to put the key in the lock, which was an attempt at me putting the torch on my phone so I could see what I was doing. But all I actually did was video of me trying to do it. You just see this.
So you had proof of you falling through it.
I don't remember any of it. I was. It was one of those nights where I was put. It was from the Christmas do, and I'd had a fight with someone that I don't remember, and I was put in a taxi by one of the freelancers. It literally sent me home.
Was you the trouble? Was you the troublemaker, or was you the?
Well, thankfully, there was two other lads at work that caused much more trouble than me. So one of them had too much Colombian and turned into a sex pest, and the other one started a fight with the director.
It works out well.
So my because no one can remember who I had a fight. It wasn't really a fight. It was a tussle. It was a shouty tussle, and no one can remember who it was. Just that that Pugs had enough. Get him out.
You can see you on the turn though. You know when you've gone the turn.
Yeah, there is a line, and it's like my being pissed is like one of them beaches where you start paddling out, but then it drops. It's me being pissed.
Well, everybody else can see your line coming though. It's only you that can't.
Yeah.
Everybody else can see you go. Pugs is going to go in a minute. He's done.
I wouldn't even say it's just Pugs though, because like if you're the one that's hammered, you don't see yourself going, do you? Because it is like you flip the switch and then you go from pissed to absolutely twatted.
Like you at mixed party.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mixed party. Honest to fucking God.
That's the most pissed I've seen you.
But the thing is, I could actually see myself going that way as well. Do you know what I mean? I was like, better calm down now. Right, fucking cracking. That's
the trouble though. When you do get to that point, you do immediately think, "Oh, yeah, it's cut. Yeah, right. Let's ease up now."
So it's on its way.
And then you just don't, do you? You just
now you think
no.
what would help me now will be 5 shots.
Yeah. Yep.
I get naked when I get like that.
That's when he gets his dick out.
I'm having a laugh, and then next thing, I went to my mate's 50th with my missus and his missus, and he's my best mate, and we had a meal and all that sort of stuff, and we stood in a bar afterwards, and I just literally dropped my trousers in the fucking middle of the thing, and waved it around in front of my best.
And ask people what you think of that then.
It's like, it's like, why?
Everyone around got their magnifying glass out.
Yeah, well, no one else could see it, to be fair. I couldn't see it above my belly, but it's just a sort of thing, you wake up in the morning and you think, did I really do that? And then you get a fucking text message, you were a fucking idiot last night. Yeah, I did do that.
Does that put you off in the future though of drinking, or you just think, nah, fuck it?
I don't go out now.
Is that the reason though?
Yeah, pretty much.
He's barred from every pub in St Austell.
I'm fine. I'm a happy drunk. I never get aggro-y. I never want to fight anyone. I just fucking take my clothes off.
AJ says, to be fair, Scott, you do it when you're sober too.
Yeah, that's what Cold Club's all about. Tuesdays. See you next.
I think now though, Scott, I think you'd let your inhibitions go, and I reckon you'd actually end up touching up an OAP or something, and then you get in trouble, wouldn't you?
But yeah, I would. To be fair, I'm amazed that I haven't got in trouble before, because I am that classic sex pest when I'm that pissed. It's just, yeah.
Classic sex pest.
Yeah, it's not good luck, to be fair.
I'm the old school sex pest.
Yeah, proper one. Like,
don't do things by halves.
Yeah.
So obviously, when you wake up and you're up as fuck and you can't remember anything.
Yeah.
What is your hangover cure that drags you from there?
Breakfast. like a fire. And then, to be fair, I don't generally feel bad in the morning. It hits me about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you have a heavy session and you wake up like 11 o'clock.
That's because that's when you sober up.
Yeah, have a bacon sandwich or whatever. And then like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I die. I
do not enjoy waking up pissed.
I always wake up with a headache.
Never. I don't get hangovers.
And it's always down the back of your head.
Yeah, I don't get. I've not had hangovers for quite a few years, but I don't like waking up pissed because that ruins your day.
It depends what you drink, doesn't it? Because sometimes, like beer for me, beer fucks me right up, but I can drink spirits. Well, yeah. I can drink spirits and be hammered and wake up okay. I definitely get hammered drinking spirits, but beer that fucks my head right up the day after.
I mix beers as well all night, which probably doesn't help.
Yeah, well, Scott's seen me on a Sunday morning after Expo as I wandered out with me coffee and.
Well, I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. I've walked into the premiere still pissed in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah.
I sat on the M40 that day going, I shouldn't be doing this.
See, I don't drink. I only drink light beers. I mean, I've got some fairly pokey like homebrew stuff, but I only have a couple of three. But if I'm going out on the piss, I only drink like Carlsberg Green. If I drink spirits, I go from 0 to 100 miles an hour in about an hour.
You have your cock out in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I know when I'm getting to the point where I'm going to get naked. When I'm on spirits, I don't. I'm just like, I'm going out for the evening. This is good. Get dressed up, bit of smelly on. Next thing, I got my knob out, and now I've only been there a half hour.
Do we need to give Scott a load of whiskey in May?
No. My missus will be there. She'll tell me. She'll curb the spirits for certain.
To me, like if I'm hungover, there's nothing better than cherry pie and ice cream. But I think that's because I think that's because of the cold of the ice cream that goes down. I think when that ice cream goes down, it's like, oh yeah, same as like a Solero or a Twister Lolly. It just feels good.
If I'm feeling a bit dusty, I like a McDonald's breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, I like breakfast.
It's that greasy stuff they squirt on it.
Double sausage and egg.
Yeah.
A few hash browns and a coffee.
Yeah.
Well, muffin.
Gets your bowels moving right away. Give it about 10 minutes. Big beer poo.
To be honest, the thing I find best for dealing with a hangover is a good puke.
Never
Get out of the way, and I'm fucking right as rain.
Very rarely. I mean, in the past, I've been that hungover that I've been lying on a cold tile floor in my underpants, sweating profusely.
Yeah.
Just starred. Like I'm dying. I think I'm actually dying. And then you throw up. I've not done that I've not thrown up for fucking.
No.
There's been times where I've felt that shit, even though I wasn't on the verge of being sick or anything, but I felt that rough. I was like, fuck it.
I'd rather take the hangover than making myself sick because that makes you feel worse. Because
if it's a minute and it's over, everything's gone, it's all clear.
It's not, though, is it? Because
and you feel right as rain again.
The alcohol's still in your system, and you've still been starving yourself of hydration. So,
to be fair, there is a lot to be said for Hair of the Dog. I mean, I remember the most change I've seen in that was I think it was the first time we ever met up at the expo, and we got fucking hammered on the first day, and then we had to go back the next day, and I walked in and I was shaking like a shitting dog, and I was sweating and I did not feel good at all, and then I had a pint. And literally 10 minutes, and I felt fucking perfect.
Oh yeah, hair of the dog is by far the best hangover cure. I mean, it beats everything food wise or whatever or drink wise. The only problem is you can't do that. If you're gonna work the day after, you can't have hair of the dog and then drive to work, can you?
I think there's some people at work that do that. We've found miniatures stuck behind the toilet.
I have been known to do that in the past.
Yeah.
What, hair of the dog before you go to work?
Yeah.
Blumpkins in, evening Hinchcliffe.
When I used to work in a pub, 20 odd years ago, I used to get up because Sunday morning was line cleaning, and I used to have to go in early on Sunday morning for line cleaning. So I used to wake up on Sunday morning and go, right, there's the rest of my curry from the night before and a can of lager out the fridge. And that'd be my Sunday morning, kick me up the arse and get me out.
That would kill me.
Cleaning lines out with a fucking hangover. I can't think of anything worse.
Yeah, you're in the right place for hair of the dog, though, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I did have hair of the dog once because obviously me and the landlord used to go and do it on a Sunday morning. And once you've cleaned the lines, you have to taste everything to make sure that the line's clear
what a
of
shit
cleaning fluid.
Shit job, wasn't it?
So you'd have a half of every single pump
Yeah.
just to make sure it was all good before you served it to the
Oh yeah,
customer.
yeah, just to make sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and the landlord had about 3 pints each before we'd opened on a Sunday morning because we
Quality
tried
control.
every beer that we did.
Quality
To
control.
be fair, like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you had 3 pints, and even if they could smell it on you, like it's not going to be anything compared to what they've been drinking anyway, because they're in the pub at 10 o'clock on a weekday.
It's piss.
So you always get away with that anyway.
Yeah. I've gone past that now. I've gone past the point of getting completely fucked up. I think it's just an age thing. You just I can't deal with like Sunday mornings after you had a night on the piss on a Saturday. It's just too much for me now.
Getting old, mate.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you get to a point that you just think, is it really worth getting completely annihilated? But then when you're in the evening, you're just like, oh yeah, fucking game on, let's go and get.
Yeah, see, I often do that. The hangover after, I go, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. Not doing it. And then the time comes again.
Yeah, I'm never
It's
again.
like,
I'm never drinking again. Yeah.
It's one thing drinking to get pissed, but then it's another thing like drinking and you don't even realize, and then you're having a good time. So that's a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
there's definitely a social aspect of getting completely fucked up, as opposed to just drinking. You know, if you're in a social environment and you're having a laugh, like at Expo, I mean, you can have 8, 9, 10 pints at Expo and you're having a laugh with everyone, and in the morning you wake up and think, oh, why did I do that? And then Saturday you go and do it again because it's you're with friends and you're having a laugh. It's different if you're just getting annihilated for getting annihilated sake, but.
Yeah, it definitely. If you don't even notice yourself getting pissed, they're the best nights. When you're trying to get pissed,
they're the nights when you end up more pissed.
Yeah, definitely, because you don't stop. Because obviously you're having a good time and you want to carry on, don't you? But yeah, I don't think there's any perfect hangover cure. Like everyone swears by these fizz or pH, whatever, oral IV and all that stuff. But I don't think there's any perfect. I think the most perfect one is the hair of the dog.
One thing that does work is Merkel or Miracle.
Yeah, but that's like the pH shit again, isn't it?
Take them before.
I'll be
Get
honest.
pissed, and you feel much fresher the next morning than you would do otherwise.
I was a bit dusty one morning, and I ended up necking a bottle of Prime that Kira had, and I felt instantly better in about 10 minutes.
I remember you saying that. Absolutely killed the hangover.
Yeah, well, you when we came to yours, Pugs, and Steph had was it a tablet? Was it?
I felt like shit, and I had that fizzy thing of it.
She had a fizzy thing or something. A Solvadine, is it Solvadine?
It was like an orange flavour.
Orange
No,
flavour.
it's a vitamin C. It's a what do you call it? What's the fucking tablets
I felt way
in the tube?
Baroque or something like that.
Barocca.
Yeah.
Denture cleaning tablets.
Yeah, that's what I gave her.
I thought Barocca was to sort out
Sterident.
constipation.
Sterident, yeah.
Sterident. Told her it was really good. And she ate it. Weird.
A client's guy, I take them out of the drawers. I got fucking hundreds of them.
And did it work for her?
Yeah, she said it
I
worked.
felt much better after that.
Yeah, she said it worked.
No, I always thought that was to get your bowels moving. That Barocca.
No, that's fiber gel.
It's what?
Fiber gel.
Steph's now going. So that's why I shit myself on the way back to Wrexham.
Yeah, if you want to have a real laugh, get the Baroque tablets, fire them away, and put focus gel in there.
That's why Nick crashed the Punto. Steph shat herself and he couldn't cope.
So food or beer is the hangover cures proven?
They do work.
Yeah, but yeah, beer again. I think beer again.
Beer again. When I do very much enjoy a fry up on a Sunday morning. I have to have a full English on a Sunday morning. That's my treat for the week. It's one of my favourite meals. I'm usually hanging out my arse a little bit by that point.
Well, to be fair, the best cure for a hangover is not get fucked up the night before.
That sounds like boring as fuck, Scott. Don't ever suggest such a thing.
That sounds like an old person thing, doesn't it?
It does it.
Yeah, that is an old person thing. Something I did want to bring up is this. Vapor Expo asking. Well, I don't think they're asking. I think they're kind of asking.
Do you know, I was going to say this before. It's good that they're asking.
Yeah.
It'd be better if they
Tending
asked
to
it.
care.
Yeah, they're kind of
Tending
asking,
to
but kind
care.
of not asking. They don't want to feel. They want to basically say we're shit. Can you help us? Because they've said this upcoming May Expo will mark our 10-year anniversary. How do you think we should celebrate? So without saying help, they've basically said help.
But
Podcast.
this could be just their online team just touting up some interest in the 10-year anniversary. And
What we need is for everybody to say bring back the bumper cars, and if they bring them back, we know they've just.
No, they're fucking great.
I loved the bumper cars. It was brilliant.
Drunk bumper cars.
And that stupid,
amazing.
wiry ride that they had
Yeah,
on
that
the
was
back.
good.
fairground
That was
rides.
good. That was good.
Fairground rides when you're drunk. Amazing.
Yeah.
I think you got to look at it from a trade show perspective. It's very successful in getting the trade at a show. So like the Friday, the B2B day is very successful. You know, all the disposables and everything. That's what they come to flog off and get business from.
However,
Yeah,
the 10-year anniversary, what
Yeah.
they should do is try and make it like it used to be, which
Yeah.
was Disneyland for vapors.
yeah.
Close.
With fairground
Right
rides.
on. Without the nice weather or the cool rides. And
I'd have been disappointed. Not disappointed, but I've been disappointed that you can't buy stuff. Like, when I went to my first expo, I didn't really know anybody as such. I knew the Saturday show guys, and obviously I've been doing stuff in the industry a little bit, making stands and shit like that. But I took like 300 quid with me, and there was nothing to buy. I couldn't go to the likes of Evolution Vaping or whatever. That's what I was surprised at. But then I realised it wasn't that type of show. If it was that type of show, it'd be brilliant, because I think if you've got distributors and big shops and like Vaping 101 or whoever, Vaporoni, if they were to exhibit and sell what they normally sell in their online shops.
that's what it used to be like.
Yeah.
Evolution used to have a big stall there, and loads of people used to have big stalls there. Pete in chat, Pete says, nothing says vaping is for adults like bumper cars. I feel that was sarcastic, and no one needs that kind of negativity, Pete.
I think now though they're stuck because obviously they've had companies go in the past years and it's not been worth their time. They haven't made their money and it's basically done nothing for them. So how do they convince those companies to come back again?
By the way, your thing's covering half my face. I'm like,
Well, that I did keep moving it, but you kept on fucking moving further over, didn't you? So
I need to be over here because that camera's
Don't
different.
crop them down so much.
That camera's different, but there you go. It's better.
yeah, you're wonky now. That'll do.
Oh, is that pissed?
Yeah. So how do they convince these companies that have been before, haven't made their money? It's been a waste of their time. How do they convince them to go back again? Because it's the companies that we want that aren't going back. Like the disposable companies will always go back, and the ones that lead in the market or whatever it may be, then 10+2.
They make the money off the disposables at the end of the day, but that's going to change next year.
I think a lot of it as well was free shit hunters. You know, you get all that free
Yeah, but it's gone. That's it. I mean, when I first started going to the expo, the stage was rammed right to the back. The crowd was all of it, and you had to queue up to get in. Big crowd of people trying to get in, and now you look at it, and it's just embarrassing. It's like 3 rows of people, like hungry chicks in a nest.
Just one guy with his top off. Woo!
Yeah, and it's like you're going to a party after it's happened. It's not good.
And that for me is like the worst thing. You know, if you're on stage and you're trying to get like the crowd going, but there's only like 3 layers, and like you're trying to get them going, and like the best you can get of them is like.
I don't know, mate. I was serving somebody.
You were serving somebody, were you? Well, you can go up, can't you, when we win the next one?
Well, hopefully we'll be there in May. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Without saying too much.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even bother trying to skirt around. I'm just not gonna try because that
knows anyway. But you know, when it's all official, we'll announce it.
So
Yeah.
you guys hoping to exhibit in May?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
We want to exhibit as much as we can, really, because
Yeah. Yeah.
we
Spent
are
£3.5 grand on a fucking bar.
yeah, we're a community brand as well, aren't we? So
Yeah, exactly that. I want to bring that back.
Yeah, I saw a lot of I saw a lot on that post about bring back like cottage industries, like little makers that make stuff, you know, like a Nigel Moxon who makes SVBs
Yeah.
and some you know, even some bigger, like a bit like Hall of Eight in Stuttgart, you know, where you get little independent modders
Well,
that make stuff and juice and, you know, little juice suppliers and
they're not
So
going
I-
to get the kind of respect that gets without doing that. You need to bring those kind of people in if you want it to be a standalone show where everybody wants to go. That's really important in the industry. You've got to build that reputation. Home Zone is okay, but it's got slightly smaller, and they're making it smaller, and it's harder to get a stand for people like us, for example, who broke even, and we were busy as fuck.
yeah.
It needs to be affordable. I mean, you can't charge somebody £2,000 for a stand and expect them, when they're spending another 500 quid on a hotel, and expect them to come away. You know, we're independent brands. We're doing it to sell.
Mm.
I mean, it's good that it gets your name out there, but you shouldn't be doing it for free.
What you need is to have a sideline. You need a beer pump and a barrel under the bar.
Yeah, we thought about that.
So you can just sell pints while you're at it. as well.
we wanted that, really, didn't we? And obviously we
Yeah,
wanted
we'd have drank it all.
we wanted the other stuff that didn't come into fruition on it, which would have made it cool as well, wouldn't it? But
Yeah, fluid spirits. I'll say it. It doesn't matter now. It's not happening. But yeah,
hey, might do.
hey, who knows what the future holds?
It's too late now. You told them can't do it anymore.
Shit.
It's different if you've got a, you know, if you are a small independent manufacturer and you've got to make your money. I mean, these big companies spend hundreds of thousands of pounds a year in lost marketing, so they just pump out money into marketing. And
We did. We had a lot of stories, especially in Dubai, because some of the stands in Dubai were hundreds of thousands,
Well,
and even those big companies are like, no, we don't make anything from this. It is literally a dick measuring contest.
yeah,
Nothing more.
There was some very, very cool stands there, weren't there?
There was some fucking amazing stands there.
It puts like the Vapor Expo to shame. There was the amount that they spent on them and just how cool they looked, and some of
It
them
was Dubai. They had to.
yeah, some of them look like mini houses.
Yeah,
Taj Mahal.
Yeah, the Taj Mahal.
fucking unreal.
It's crazy, and then obviously
Bend.
yeah, it all gets binned after. Yeah,
I mean, the main thing for Vapor Expo is that it survives and keeps going and doesn't die on its arse.
They just need to bring the fun back. It's not fun.
Yeah, I think Funny put it right that they need to start promoting it more. Get it out there. Get
Yeah, but you need to if you want more people to come, you've got to make it more for the general public. And even though, yes, I think they do realise, obviously, out of all the people who vape in the world, the vast majority are disposable vapors, but they're not the people that go to these shows.
no.
So
At the end of the day,
you need to make it more for, I'm not saying hobbyist vape because it's such a small niche. That's subtle. Smash that like button.
yeah, it is niche because obviously we're only like what are we like 2%, 3%?
Not even that, 2 or 3%. Max up.
But we enjoy it, so make it fucking good for us.
And we're selfish and self-centered, and we want it for us.
Yeah, but the thing is, if it's good for us, then obviously we'll tell people and fucking rather than saying it might not be for you because it's a bit pants.
We just need to bring the fun back. Just bring the fun back to the fucking show.
Yeah, get the bus back.
The bus, all that kind of shit was ace.
Yeah, like they're still going to make money, aren't they? So
That was Vaporan bus, wasn't it?
yeah, Vaporan bus. Yeah, bring the bus back.
I haven't hit. I've not hit the like. I'll do it now.
Who would they put on the bus now?
It'd probably still be them because there's still a lot to do with it.
I think there was a big thing about bringing the old, excuse me, the old presenters back as well. I can't think what they're called. The two people that used to do it
Johnny.
and not do it.
Yeah,
anymore.
Johnny with the guy with the braces.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, yeah. He had a way about him that got people going. Whereas the last lady that was there just seemed really shouty.
I don't know why he doesn't do it anymore. I don't know what the reason is.
No.
Who was that? Who was that guy at the awards?
I can't remember much about the awards.
He was outside. He was one that was like taking a picture.
Oh, no, that was Johnny. Johnny was there, wasn't
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't
Yeah.
really paying attention because I was just looking at that fucking
he? Johnny and Ashley. That's it. Yeah, Johnny was at the awards.
jackfruit fucking bow bun that was going around. I was trying to avoid that, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that fucking thing. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. An hour and 15, just so that everyone's got time to get into Zoom as well after. Pugs, do you wanna shout us out?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, everyone, for joining on the first show. Obviously, this was a bit of a dry run test for Nevans to try and find out what the fuck he's doing. Hasn't got a clue. But we got there in the end. Got there in the end. So next week, hopefully, we'll have some new stuff. We're hopefully going to bring some a bit of online gaming in that everyone can join and chat if we can crack that.
Yeah, no, I'll be able to do that. It'll be easy, that.
We've been trying to do that for quite a while, so hopefully that'll work out. But who's doing the Zoom?
I'll do it now. I'll put it in.
Have you got it? Have you got Zoom now?
Yeah, I got Zoom now. I had to get it, didn't I? I had to get it for this year.
Of course, yeah. There's going to be a Zoom link in chat. Normally, for those that don't know and aren't aware, we do a Friday night Zoom. We've been doing it for years. It gets quite busy. There's quite a lot of people in there, so feel free to jump in. We're going to be up for a bit yet, I would have thought. It's only early doors. And come and say hello. I would say thank you, Nebs, for doing this show.
Yeah, cheers, Nebs.
Thanks to the...
there has been a hole since the proper show finished.
Yeah.
And hopefully we're going to fill your hole.
Yeah. Fill your hole, yeah.
And thanks to Matt, who's gone for a poo, and Scott and me, and we'll see you again next week, I guess, at the same time. Maybe 9:15, could be 9:30, who knows? We'll keep it a mystery.
Yeah, it's all set up now, so it's pretty good going.
About 9:15-ish. Next week, next Friday, and we'll do the same thing again before we do the Zoom.
Yeah.
We haven't got any snazzy outro, so it's basically just going to go.
That's good.
All right. So
we'll sort it out. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
So, point. We'll see you next week.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Love you all.